All right, let's get a little collective reading going. Let's see what we got. Spirit, what do they need to hear? All right, we got the Eight of Pentacles, right? So Eight of Pentacles, I'm seeing there's some type of creation or some type of like maybe a business taking off, or maybe, you know, some type of thing you've been putting energy into is starting to kind of go in the right direction, or you'll see it developing, you know, in a in I guess a way that you've been wanting it to, you know. But yeah, let's see what comes of it. Okay, yeah, Justice. Yeah, things seem to be moving in the right direction. You know, with Justice, things are bouncing out. Maybe new ideas are coming in. Seeing, it's almost like the gears are spinning. There's like a lot of gears in this image, you know, and also like the illumination on the head, you know. It's like something is just starting to work out, it feels like, you know, especially like eight of Pentacles being like the creation, right? With like literally creating something. And also it could be maybe like financial things, or like maybe thinking like contracts, maybe possibly a thing, but Justice being there. Maybe contracts are being signed, or like going through the things you might have been like hoping to come through. It could be also to do with like, because I know during this time, it's timeless reading, but it's like kind of like schools are starting up, and like, you know, colleges, universities, maybe you might have gotten accepted to things, or maybe certain programs coming in, they've got, we'll get back with you, something like that, you know, or in general, right? Stuff like that. Let's see what else we got. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is very positive energy. The Ace of Swords is like a new idea, a new truth. So maybe these things like falling into place are gonna like kind of open up new ideas or new ways of thinking about it. Like maybe it's just also could just bring a confidence to the situation, you know, or to whatever this is, and it might make you want to move forward with less like resistance, because it's like, okay, well, this is what I've been wanting, you know. But that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's like it's what you've been wanting and it's happening, so it's giving you that confidence to keep going with it. Yeah, I'm really feeling that. Okay, and then we got the Hanged Man and upright. Okay, anyways, the Hanged Man is showing like maybe you have to like it might help you see things from a different, I guess, perspective too, because of all the things just being in alignment. Maybe this is something that you've been really working towards for like a long time, and now that it's starting to fall into place, it's like now you're kind of like, okay, it's happening, you know, it's happening. And the Hangman's like an energy of like stopping and reflecting a bit. So maybe it might seem too good to be true, so don't get caught up in that energy. If things start moving really quickly, you know, always know that there's room to like take that little, like that pause and like look at things, you know. Don't become consumed with that like energy of like worry or anything like that. I don't worry that, oh, I got all this is going, so something bad might happen, because I know some people get into that energy sometimes where it's like, oh, what's gonna happen, because it's too good to be true, like what negative thing's gonna come, you know, because of this. Don't get in that energy. This Hangman is like saying to keep your keep a open mind to the good things, right? Don't let any negative stuff come in and like ruin the experience for you, right? Because you have this new truth and this new confidence. Don't let anything get in the way of that. You know, just keep going, keep doing the thing. It's working. Believe it's working. If you need to stop and reflect and like see things from a different perspective, you know, and that might be what the Hangman is too. It could be telling you that, because now I'm hearing that, and it's stopping. It'll change your perspective, like the whole thing, like this, how this stuff is coming to fruition or coming to happen, or it's like manifesting into your life. It might make you like stop and like reflect on like the ways you might have used to think about like how you needed to get to something, and it might be like something coming in a way you never would have thought imaginable, in a way. So you're allowing the universe to kind of like take over, right? I'm feeling that energy. So that could be kind of what the Hangman's saying, is like you might be shown a new perspective and you might pause and like kind of see it in a different way now that it's happening in the way it's happening. And then we got one more card. And we got the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is after the Hangman, this Two of Swords energy is showing me like trust your intuition, right? Allow things to happen when you're making choices. Trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust, you know, your guides and stuff. You know, they're like spirit, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, is guiding you. Your higher self is guiding you in the direction, and that's why these successes are happening. They're kind of, you're doing the work, right, obviously, but trusting your intuition and kind of like allowing the universe to like guide you is going to really help this like kind of keep moving in the way you're wanting it to move. Especially with like that I'm assuming it's like a white dove or whatever. It's a spirit, you know, guide. They're trying to push you in the direction, you know, that will be like kind of in your best interest, that you're, you know, what you're wanting to create, they know you're wanting to create it and they're trying to get you there. So don't have blinders on, you know, because they literally have their eyes closed, like they're blocked by the swords, right? Don't, it's like kind of like, because if we get too focused on how an outcome needs to be and how we want it to be and this and that, you know, yeah, you can make it happen that way, right? Of course you can, but it also limits you on what can come in and how it can come in, right? There's an endless amount of ways for things to come into reality that you're wanting. So the more you kind of like let go, like take action, right? But the more effortless you make it by like kind of just going with the flow, trusting your intuition, doing the things, you know, the easier it is for these guides and the universe to like put things into your reality that you're wanting to manifest. But yeah, with this whole reading, I'm feeling like things are starting to fall into place for you in general. A new truth will come, a new like idea possibly is going to come in, and it's going to seem like something kind of different in the way of achieving the thing you're trying to get to. It might just be something pops up out of nowhere and you're just like, oh, how'd that happen? And then you're going to kind of maybe reflect on it a bit. But yeah, that's what I got. If you want to schedule a reading with me, just message me. But yeah, have a good one.